The 1% Traders. Mindset unlocking elite trading performance. Have you heard about the 1% traders who win consistently? Well, they exist in the shadows of the financial world. The whispers of their success echo through the market, yet their methods remain shrouded in mystery. They are the 1% not only in trading, but in many areas of life. The elite traders. The ones who consistently extract wealth from the most volatile, unpredictable environment known to man. But what sets them apart? Is it a secret algorithm? Insider information? Unfathomable intelligence? Or is it something far more profound? Something you can cultivate, nurture, and master within yourself. Welcome to our new episode in which we will navigate you through all the qualities of all effective traders. Because today, we dismantle the myths. We peel back the layers of misconception to reveal the true engine of their extraordinary performance, their mindset. This isn't about magical indicators or guaranteed strategies. This is about the inner game, the psychological fortress they build, brick by disciplined brick, to withstand the storms of the market and emerge victorious. The 1% top traders control their emotions. In trading, fear of missing out, greed, fear, impulsivity, lack of plan are the direct result of emotional state of a struggling trader. The vast majority of traders operate from a place of fear, greed, and impulsivity. They chase quick profits driven by the siren song of get-rich-quick schemes. They succumb to FOMO, the fear of missing out, jumping into trades without proper analysis. They let losses spiral out of control, paralyzed by hope, terrified to admit they were wrong. Their decisions are dictated by the oscillating pendulum of emotion, not by logic or a robust framework. They are reactive, constantly at the mercy of market whims. This is the 99% mindset, a minefield of emotional traps leading to inevitable disappointment and shattered dreams. What about the top 1% mindset? Well, the top 1% winners are with keywords like discipline, patience, objectivity, resilience, adaptability, self-awareness. Yes, the 1%? They operate on an entirely different plane. They understand that trading has nothing to do with getting rich quick. It's an endless marathon. It's not about how much you make today in the market, but how long you can keep those gains. It's about managing probabilities income to maximize your true assets portfolio. It's not about predicting the future, it's about reacting intelligently to the present. Their success isn't an accident. It's the direct result of a meticulously cultivated psychological edge. So, what are the pillars of this elite mindset? As we have already mentioned it, the top 1% mindset have the pillar number 1, unyielding discipline. Discipline isn't just a buzzword, it's the bedrock of their operations. The 1% trader adheres rigidly to their trading plan, even when every fiber of their being screams to deviate. They define their entries, exits, and risk parameters before they ever place a trade. There is no room for improvisation driven by fleeting emotion. If their plan dictates a specific action, they execute it, without hesitation, without rationalization, without doubt. They understand that consistency in execution, even through a series of small losses, is the only path to long-term profitability. They don't gamble. They execute a statistical edge with unwavering precision. Think of it this way: the market is a chaotic ocean. The undisciplined trader is a small boat tossed by every wave, without a compass or a rudder. The 1% trader is a battleship, navigating by a meticulously charted course, capable of weathering any storm because their actions are predetermined, not reactive. They know when to hold, when to fold, and crucially, when to walk away, all based on pre-established rules, not gut feelings. Pillar 2. Infinite patience and the art of waiting. In a world obsessed with instant gratification, the 1% trader embodies the antithesis. They are masters of patience. They understand that high-probability setups are rare, like diamonds in the rough. They don't chase the market. They don't force trades out of boredom or a need for action. Instead, they wait. They wait for their edge to manifest, for the confluence of factors that align with their strategy. They are comfortable with long periods of inactivity, knowing that capital preservation is the main goal, not chasing millions or billions of dollars. Listen, my friends, chasing money will make you a very poor trader. If you want to survive in this battle, learn to strictly protect your capital and accept all the rewards that the market gives you. Do not follow the majority, fueled by impatience. Jump into suboptimal trades, overtrading, racking up commissions, and exposing themselves to unnecessary risk. The 1% waits for the fat pitch. They understand that opportunities will always present themselves, and rushing into a bad trade is far more detrimental than missing a good one. Their patience is not passive. It's an active, strategic waiting, fueled by confidence in their process. Pillar 3. Radical objectivity and emotional detachment. This is perhaps the most challenging, yet most crucial, pillar. The 1% trader views the market with radical objectivity, devoid of emotional bias. They understand that their feelings, fear, greed, hope, excitement, frustration, are liabilities, not assets. They separate their ego from their trades. A losing trade isn't a personal failure, it's simply data. A winning trade isn't a testament to their genius, it's the outcome of a statistical edge. They don't get excessively excited by wins, nor do they despair over losses. Why? Because they understand that each trade is just one event in a long series of probabilities. They focus on the process, not the outcome of any single trade. They can quickly admit when they are wrong, cut losses without hesitation, and reverse their bias if the market dictates. Their self-worth is not tied to their P and L. This emotional detachment allows them to make rational decisions under immense pressure, a skill most never acquire. Pillar 4. Unshakable resilience and learning from failure. Losses are inevitable in trading. Every trader, from novice to titan, experiences losses. The difference lies in how the 1% responds. They don't dwell on mistakes. They dissect them. Each loss is a learning opportunity, a data point to refine their understanding, their strategy, their execution. They don't view failure as a reflection of their ability, but as an essential part of the learning curve. They are incredibly resilient, bouncing back from setbacks with renewed determination and a commitment to improvement. They maintain detailed trading journals, meticulously documenting every trade, every decision, every emotional state. This isn't just record keeping, it's a profound act of self-analysis. They identify patterns in their errors, acknowledge their psychological weaknesses, and actively work to mitigate them. They treat their trading like a professional sport, constantly reviewing game tape to get better. This relentless pursuit of self-improvement, fueled by humility and a thirst for knowledge, is a hallmark of the elite. Pillar 5. Adaptability and a growth mindset. The most honest and harsh truth about trading, according to my own opinion, is the ability to learn and adapt. What worked yesterday may not work tomorrow. The 1% trader is not rigid, they are adaptable. They understand that their strategies must evolve with market conditions. They are continuous learners, constantly researching, experimenting, and refining their edge. They are open to new information, new perspectives, and are never afraid to question their own assumptions. They don't cling to losing trades or outdated beliefs. They recognize that ego is the enemy of adaptation. Their commitment to growth means they are always seeking to understand the market more deeply, to refine their understanding of probabilities, and to optimize their approach. They embrace uncertainty as a natural part of the trading landscape and build strategies that thrive within it, rather than fight against it. Pillar 6. Calculated risk-taking and obsessive risk management. We talked about this in many of our videos because this is often misunderstood. The 1% are not risk-averse. They are strategic risk-takers. They understand that to generate significant returns, they must take calculated risks. However, their risk-taking is meticulously controlled. They think in terms of risk first, always defining their maximum acceptable loss before they even consider a potential profit. They adhere to strict position sizing rules, ensuring that no single trade, no matter how promising, can cripple their capital. For them, risk management isn't a suggestion. It's a sacred pact with their capital. They understand that preserving capital is the primary objective, and profitability is a byproduct of that preservation. They don't gamble with their future. They protect it with every trade. They know that consistency comes from controlling the downside, not from chasing unrealistic upside. Pillar 7. Deep self-awareness and personal responsibility. The journey to the 1% is ultimately an inward one. Elite traders possess a profound level of self-awareness. They understand their own psychological biases, their strengths, and their weaknesses. They know what triggers their impulsive tendencies, and they build safeguards to prevent those triggers from derailing their process. They take 100% responsibility for their results, good, bad, or indifferent. They don't blame the market, the news, their broker, or anyone else. This unwavering accountability empowers them to learn and adapt. They are their own harshest critics, but also their most dedicated mentors. They understand that the only variable they truly control in the market is themselves. Their reactions, their discipline, their risk management, these are the only levers they can pull. The mindset of the 1% trader is not about innate genius or privileged access. It's about a relentless dedication to self-mastery. It's about cultivating a specific set of psychological traits and habits that allow them to navigate the inherent uncertainty of the markets with composure, logic, and consistent profitability. This mindset is not a destination. It's a continuous journey. It requires constant introspection, brutal honesty, and an unwavering commitment to personal growth. But the rewards are immeasurable: financial freedom, intellectual challenge, the profound satisfaction of mastering oneself in the face of chaos. So, the question isn't whether you can be part of the 1%. The question is, are you willing to do the work? Are you willing to cultivate the mindset? The market awaits. The choice is yours. If you perhaps like this type of content, please help us with a thumbs up, and do not forget to click on the subscribe button right below the video. We hope to catch you up next time. Keep grinding. Keep improving yourself. With that being said, love you and love trading. Thank you very much for watching.